Hi, everybody. Okay, before I start, I have to say this. Full disclosure, I did not watch much of the trial for YSL on Friday. I was more concentrated on the Cerebral trial. But I did see Bombshell, but I saw it later than court. I saw it after court had ended for the day. Okay? The Bombshell is somehow in the court proceedings. Also, I think this is linked to, although I'm not entirely sure, um, the major DA Love being removed or demoted from the case. I discussed this in a previous video, okay? But I have to bring it up slightly because I think this might be the motivation for the arrest of one of the, well, let's see, alleged associates, and he's in major trouble right now, or he was on Friday. Um, Now, once again, like I said, I did not see the trial, so I don't know exactly what was said, but he said something. I think his name is Antonio Sledge. They use his street name, and I don't really remember what it is, so excuse me. But he said something that got his probation revoked. And um, yeah, then the judge decided to, because she said she put it on the same line as perjury, which when you're in court, the last thing you want to do is perjury. Okay? Um, so she said there has to be a consequence, and the consequence is revocation of his probation and 5 years in jail. So as of Friday, he's now going to serve at least 5 years in prison for what he did. So that's a major bombshell. I didn't see that one coming at all. Of course, I do know a little bit, and this is from past dealing with different trials and things, and I'm learning the language as I go along. But usually, when the state prosecution wants a witness, sometimes, not every time, but they're willing to give a deal, but you have to um, testify truthfully in court for the deal. So apparently he didn't do that. But then again, I don't know what was said, but I'm making a slight assumption only for the fact that the judge revoked the probation. So that's why I say that something must have happened. But I also believe that here's the DA love part. Okay. I think that she is upset that she was demoted from the case. So to get back at somebody, this is what she did. I just believe that. So once again, my opinion, I don't know for 100%, but all the stuff I know and her attitude up until and after the demotion kind of lines up. So that's why I said what I said. But that is the strangest bombshell I've ever seen. And I told you that this case is like kind of a roller coaster because you never know if it's going to go up, down, or sideways. And it's happened a couple times. So that doesn't surprise me. However, um, I've never actually seen somebody, uh, you know, punished for something like that in court. I've seen people be arrested after they've been convicted of whatever they were charged with. I've seen that a couple times, but I've never seen this before, ever. So I just wanted to talk about it. So that gives you a little insight into what happened on Friday, a small snippet, and if I can, which I'm going to try really hard, I'm going to cover both cases, the YSL and Sarah Boone. But because I'll be covering two cases, and because there's probably a lot more info involved, please forgive me if I don't get everything right, but I'll try my best. Yeah, because now that this has happened, I just want to see what else will happen, because we've crossed over into another territory in my mind. So now I'm just curious as to what else could possibly happen. And I want to see if anything else does happen, I want to see what leads up to it. So that's my motivation for this at this point. Okay? All right. Bye, guys.